Hey everybody, the Supreme Court rejected Trump. Look, this is awesome news. This is just a moment ago via CNN. I was mining, here it is. I was mining Twitter for this news.
In a moment, we got huge breaking news coming from the United States Supreme Court right now on Texas's bid to try to overturn the results of millions of American voters. Jessica Schneider is joining us right now. All right, Jessica, tell us what the United States Supreme Court has just decided.
Well, for the second time this week, the Supreme Court is rejecting efforts from Republicans to block the election of Joe Biden. We have just gotten the order in from the Supreme Court, and they have rejected Texas's bid to file this complaint at the Supreme Court, asking the Supreme Court to stop the certification process in 4 crucial battleground states. This is a pretty succinct order, not as succinct as we saw earlier in the week, but this is an order blocking Texas from even filing this complaint at the Supreme Court. So the way that the Supreme Court is putting this is they are rejecting this effort because of a lack of standing for Texas. They put it this way, saying Texas has not demonstrated a judicially cognizable interest in the matter in which another state conducts its elections. All other pending motions are dismissed as moot. So, Wolf, the court in this case saying, Texas, you can't even file this case at the Supreme Court, and as such, all of your requests for blocking the certification, for asking the legislatures to instead appoint electors, all of that is blocked. This is a shutdown of Republicans' efforts to block this election in favor of Joe Biden here. It's notable that this is an unsigned order. However, 2 of the justices, Justice Alito as well as Justice Thomas, they dissented in part. They said that Texas should have at least been able to file this complaint because they said it falls within their original jurisdiction. As we've talked about, the Supreme Court does in fact have original jurisdiction over state versus state disputes, but it's never been taken to this level. These are usually disputes that the Supreme Court hears about, boundary disputes or water rights issues. So in this case, the Supreme Court completely shutting this case down. Yet another major loss, Wolf, for Republicans, the second time this week from the Supreme Court, and we've seen dozens of other defeats all over the country here, Wolf.
Yeah, a huge slap in the face of the Texas Attorney General and all those who supported the Texas Attorney General, Republican Attorneys Generals in 18 other states, 126 Republican members of the House of Representatives, including Kevin McCarthy, the top Republican, the minority leader in the House, and of course a huge slap at President Trump himself, who repeatedly over these past few days has been publicly tweeting, lobbying the United States to go ahead and accept this case, which they have rejected. Is it fair to say, Jessica, this was a 7-2 decision if there were 2 justices, Alito and Thomas, who were dissenting at least in part, or is that going too far?
Well, these are unsigned orders, Wolf, so we don't know exactly what the vote breakdown was here. We do know that the noted dissents were 2, Justice Alito and Justice Thomas. We don't know exactly how the other justices came down. So 2 justices dissenting, an unsigned order, but effectively, this ends the Republicans' bid at the Supreme Court.
That's it, folks. I'm freezing it just to say, woohoo! Because this was the last, and then not only that, democracy is still here. The Constitution means something. Elections mean something. Democracy means something. 1 person, 1 vote. You don't try to turn the country into a dictatorship because you think you can. All this stuff is over. We can get on with Joe Biden as president and Kamala Harris as vice president.
Supreme Court
And
judges are still
that's
Americans.
right. That's right. That's my mom exhorting. She's absolutely right. And be back with more reaction on my live version. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com.